Hello! Welcome to my New York City loft, actually Brooklyn loft. Today I'm going to show you guys the tour. That is not my dog. And Kate is here filming with us. And yeah, I feel like this is very long overdue because you guys saw the moving vlog. If you haven't seen it, I'll put it here. And I never gave you a tour of my place. So now's the time to take you through my loft. I'm in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Also, please like and subscribe. I make content for petite women all about health and fitness and wellness, and then random videos like this too. All right, we're gonna start in the kitchen, and this is a kind of studio situation. It's a big open space. It's 1,000 square feet, and so obviously there's no rooms. It's just one room. So this is my kitchen. Actually, kind of a lot of counter space for a New York situation. I feel like most places just would have like this, so having the island is really nice. And I'm gonna make a matcha real quick, show you guys how I make it. Also, this is a very much like a one-person situation. This is like a baby fridge. It is stocked to the brim right now. Just cleaned my fridge last week, so it feels fresh. All right, so I'm making an iced matcha. If you guys have not seen me use this, this is the best. It's an espresso milk frother, and it can do hot or cold. So I'm gonna do cold. So the last time that we talked about this place, I was moving from my old apartment in Williamsburg into this place, and I was moving from a one bedroom in North Williamsburg, and I was living with my ex at the time, well, not my ex at the time, my ex now, and now I live alone. And I was looking for like my dream place, and it was crazy finding this place. I told the whole story in the last video I made about it, in the moving vlog. But it worked out and it's been great. The only issue with this apartment is that across the street is Domino Park and the Williamsburg Bridge. I'll show you guys a view, it's incredible. But they're building, Domino's a private park, and they're building like skyscrapers. They just started the work. They just broke ground 2 weeks ago or so. And so now construction has begun and it's pretty noisy. And since this is a health channel after all, I will tell you guys, I like to sweeten my matcha with monk fruit sweetener, which is like a 0-calorie, all-natural sweetener. And I usually just put like a couple drops at the top and then kind of mix it in. And this is about to spill. That is so good. Okay, now we're ready to officially begin this apartment tour. Okay, so besides the kitchen, I mean, maybe I could do a different, I've already done a pantry video before, but there's not a lot to see in my pantry. It's like spices, and Bulletproof just sent me a bunch of stuff, so there's like a lot of Bulletproof stuff. There's some CBD, and then this is personally my favorite drawer, all the snacks. These are like all the oatmeals, and like, it's kind of messy, but matchas and teas and snacks and whatnot. And there's not really much else in my kitchen to see. Up here, the way I decorated it, I put all my cookbooks up there. And I use these cookbooks for like lots of meal planning and prepping, just as inspiration. One of my favorite things to do is like try to make healthier recipes than what's in the book. And then of course I think that candle fell over up there, but I have a Rubik's Cube and a little serving thing. So we're moving to the bar area. So I don't really use this area that much. I feel like I had a housewarming party and people like pull out chairs when you sit here, but I generally like don't use these chairs. Like I don't see use for them really. So I'd say this is like an underutilized part of the loft. This space I never really got to decorating. What's really cool about this space is this is the original door that was here since like the 1900s. They did not change it, but what they did do is knock down, there used to be, so my neighbors live there, they built a brick wall behind it. So I've been in my neighbor's apartment and they have like a new brick up there. But it's cool to have this original thing here, and they obviously like built the bar straight into it. Just kind of like a cool, rustic, industrial little touch. Okay, so moving into the living space. Well, first we'll feature Sesame, who's decorating the loft right now.
Hi.
So for the living space, a lot of this was stuff that I had before I moved. I have had this tiny bar cart for like 6 years, and just some like stories of the stuff. So these are vintage glassware that I found when I was thrift shopping with my family in Pittsburgh. You guys know I don't really drink alcohol, but I do entertain, so I just have alcohol if anyone really wants it. Once in a while I'll make like a margarita, but you guys know I'm not super big on drinking that much. What do you call these again?
Like a credenza?
Credenza.
Or
This
a media
is
console.
Kate was kind enough to lend me her credenza because it doesn't really fit in your place, right?
Yeah, no.
So I'm credenza sitting, and it happens to look really good. I bought this TV. This is the first TV I've ever bought myself, and I decided to just go big. Like, why not? And I don't regret. No regret. If you're like, I don't know if I should buy a big TV, just buy the bigger TV. You won't regret it. And also the Sonos was a recommendation. I have a friend who works in, like, he's a musician, sound producer, works in Hollywood. He told me of his Sonos, and I do not regret it. This is not an ad, but Sonos sounds really good. As you guys know, this is like a big open loft space, so sound could potentially be tough, like with music, just bouncing off walls, and it does a really good job of like filling the space. And my Nintendo Switch, which I do love video games. I haven't played in about 6 months, or since Christmas, I would say, but big fan, love Zelda, love Mario Kart. And I would actually love to stream on Twitch, but I don't think anyone cares, so maybe that'll be my next project, who knows. Okay, moving over here. So I will probably just put the furniture below in case any of you guys are curious. This is an article couch, very happy with it. I got it because Sesame doesn't scratch or eat leather, so it's just better for pets. And this, I also love this couch, but I honestly never use it because it's white, so maybe not the best choice, but I'm just always afraid to sit in it. Or like, honestly, even having this matcha near this chair is like giving me anxiety, so maybe move away. Yeah, rugs and stuff, I believe are from Urban Outfitters, same with the coffee table. This book actually has a nice story. This is the Encyclopedia of 20,000 Dreams. Fun fact about me, I love analyzing dreams. I always have. If you guys are into that, there's a free website called dreammoods.com, and I spent a lot of my childhood just like rummaging through. And then my friend bought me this coffee table book as a Christmas gift, and it's actually really cool. You guys can hear the construction is so bad right now. As we're like moving towards the window, you're gonna see the view, but just a few quick things. I needed a standing lamp, but ideally I wanted like a vintage lamp that like hangs over, I don't know what you call them, but I ended up getting this LED one, which is just fun, honestly. It's kind of just, let me turn it on for you guys. It's just, you know, it's fun. It fit the industrial vibe for the day. Over here, so I have this workout bench, and I just have a pair of 20 pounds and a pair of 12 pounds, and then I have a kettlebell, which is, I believe it's 44 pounds. And when I do my home workouts, I just move everything over to the mirror, which I'll show you in a second, and I just lift with those weights, and I can get a really good workout in with the pair of 20 and the 44. It's like really, really solid. This is Sesame's little scratch pad, little cacti, and this is actually his toy bin. He does this cute thing where he like goes in here and he pulls everything out and just throws it all over the floor, and then he just chooses what he wants to play with. So we keep them all in there for him. This actually has a really cool story. I found this on the street on Driggs and Grand in Williamsburg, and it's antique. It's like old slides. Let me see actually if I can show you guys. Let me get my phone. It would technically like be projector slides of different like or, well, I can turn it back on, yeah. Different parts of the body or plants, or like, it looks like this is a heart diagram. Some of them are I think it's all biology stuff, but you guys know how much I love science, and I need to clean these. I just found this on the street and I was like, this is the coolest vintage, I don't know. I just found it really cool and it's fun. At night, it looks a lot better. And then up here, these are my Papa's pipes. I do not smoke. As you guys know, I've never smoked and don't smoke. But my Papa loved to smoke. And so these are just a nice little memory of him. Coming into this corner now, these were gifts. These I found, some of these I found in my backyard as a child. Like, I'm pretty sure this one. I think some of these I literally, as a kid, collected rocks, and then I never did later, but my friends gave me some crystals, so I just put them on this window here. Also, I love that the loft has the pipes on the ceiling because, as you guys might know, these plants are super poisonous to cats, so I get to just have everything off the floor so that Sesame isn't at risk for getting sick. Moving over here, I have two of these. I didn't actually get to finish artwork in this apartment. I just never got to it. So there's a lot of pieces that aren't up, but this piece and the one on the other side of the apartment are both by Marzia. I don't know how to say her last name, but if you guys watch YouTube, it's PewDiePie's wife. She's an artist and she has her own studio and company doing like cute artsy stuff. And I just love her aesthetic. You guys probably recognize this corner because I film a lot of Instagram workouts in this corner, although you probably don't recognize it because Kate and I put a bamboo divider up to block the ugly AC unit, very New York. And then my Peloton, which I've made a whole separate video on using a Peloton as a petite woman, with like the adjustments and like how I use it and integrate it into my training. But I do love the Peloton. It's made cardio fun for me and it's great. Over here we have a big standing mirror, which is just pretty, I love it. My little like bedside area. And obviously in a loft, your bed is just kind of out and about. So my bed's out in the studio. Bed frame is old, it's from Urban Outfitters. And these sheets everyone always asks me on Instagram, like, where are your bed sheets from? I don't recommend them. They look good, but they are very hot. But they're by Cultivar, in case you're interested in linen sheets. They're a little overpriced in my opinion, and just like very, very hot to sleep on, but they look pretty. And my Papa was a painter. I guess I have a lot from my Papa in my apartment, but he painted this one. It's called Tenacity in 1977. I just thought it went with the colors in my place, and I think it's really beautiful, so. All right, so we're now entering like end of the bedroom. I'll show you guys, so you guys have seen this. The bamboo divider. So when you guys watch me on YouTube, normally I take this guy and I bring it over here and I unfurl it. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but I unfurl it, and then that's like the back of the YouTube setup. But when it's not in use, I just roll it up and I put it here. Or actually, this is my sister's idea. So my sister designed this whole apartment in terms of the furniture, the aesthetic. Like, we did it together, but she like helped me. She's a designer. And she told me, she was like, you need a divider to block the bed so that when you're hosting dinners, people aren't just staring at your bed. So I do also like cover my bed with it if I'm having like guests over or something like that. So all that's left of the bedroom is like this bookshelf. You guys know I'm a huge nerd. So all my books are on my Kindle now, but I did keep some like really nerdy stuff, like Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, very nerdy, like Homo Deus, Dune. These are a bunch of health books. Matrix book, philosophy, Carl Sagan, and then journals, because I love to write, so I have a lot of journals that I write in here. Okay, and now we're kind of moving into where Kate and I work a lot. It's like office/dining situation. This is just like a buffet table that I got because this space seemed really empty. And I just kind of tried to decorate it with cute stuff. You guys have seen this before. I use it to track all my workouts and sometimes metrics like my weight and stuff. But as you can see, it's kind of been messy, but I'll just put habits that I'm working on, you know, what I want to train during the day, and I check off if I did it or not. And like milestones, I don't know, I just use it as an accountability thing. This lamp I got from Etsy. Etsy has like great stuff, like little cute vintagey things. I love this little lamp. It's like a powerhouse. And then over here, I have this photo album, which I actually think I've gifted this to my friends a few times. Like if you just like a really nice gift, I think, is buying like a Polaroid, like the mini Polaroid ones, and a mini photo album. And I just like always take Polaroids on events that are important to me. And it's just become like a cute thing. All my friends are in it and I bring it everywhere. And obviously I have my Oculus, which I bought last December, and I haven't had much time to play, but I love my Oculus. Like I think it's the coolest thing ever. And would also love to stream on Oculus, but that requires like a lot of equipment. I don't know how to do that. I'd have to figure it out, but it's very, very fun. Okay, so moving into the dining area, this is where Kate sits, and I sit here, and we usually co-work here. Like, it depends on the month, really, but some weeks more than others. And I also obviously will have people over, try to cook. I try to eat here rather than in front of the TV, but it's just nice. And Jen helped me pick out like a bunch of mismatched chairs. So there's 6 unique chairs, I believe all from Anthropology potentially. And I just like that kind of like mixed look. Second to last part of the apartment is all these closets. So luckily the previous tenant custom built all these closets in, which is great because otherwise, as you guys have seen, the loft has no storage whatsoever. So I really lucked out. I keep clothes in these 2. This is coats and hangers and stuff. This is my workout clothes, which literally has its own closet. There's so many workout clothes. And then this is a utility closet. So, and then it also has all the top, which is really nice. I put like suitcases up there and bags and a printer that I never use, you know, the essentials. And we also have some storage over here. So the apartment, the loft came with this ugly, my sister was like, please get rid of this. And I just couldn't because it was just so utility. It was so utility. I needed storage. I did buy the baskets. It's kind of messy right now, but it's just like all the stuff that I grab like each week. Okay, lastly, we have the bathroom, which is like never that fun in New York. It's a very old bathroom, so it's gonna look dirty. It's not. It's just like the tiles, I really like them because they're blue, but it's a very industrial, you know, exposed lighting. It's a kind of whatever bathroom. It's just what you get with an old open concept loft like this. I got like this blue shower curtain, which is from Quiet Town. They make cute bath stuff. And I just bought this from Anthropology, this pink bath mat. So yeah, not too much to see. That is it for the loft tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, thumbs up, support my channel. And as far as the launch updates, we do have that still in the works. It's coming in the next couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. Also, our May session of Petite Power is kicking off on May 1st. So if you want to join us for our 12-week transformation program for petites, you can sign up in the description below. We still have some spots. Or you can book a call with me or a member of my team if you want to chat. And that's it for today, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about this lifestyle, the loft vibe in Brooklyn, if you would do it. Or if you're in Brooklyn, say hi, neighbor, because we're neighbors. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.